it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be working in my mini altered book. I haven't worked in this for a little while, so I decided I wanted to pick it up and do an art journal page in this. I love working in this little book and doing bits of collage. To be honest, this one I kind of had no direction on the page. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just decided to start grabbing like these giant washi stickers and actually quite a lot of stickers. It kind of just became a bit of a hodgepodge of lots of different things, and I was just sort of going with the process and having fun with it, with no pressure of actually doing something amazing in this. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I quite like working in this little book, is that it kind of feels a little bit more forgiving with the things that I do in it, and it just feels like a place to experiment and play. So that's what I decided to do. And so first things first, I used some white acrylic paint just to push back the text, and it's quite funny because you'll see that I ended up covering up quite a lot of the page anyway with different collage elements and stickers and things. So but it was just a nice way to start off the page to push back that busy background. And sometimes people do ask me like how you journal on top of like text pages and things that are so busy, and this is one of the ways that I like to start off, with having a little bit of interest on the page, but nothing too distracting. So I'm just adding a thin layer, nothing too precise, and I've definitely not done like an even coat all over. It's just a sort of light wash just to get me started. And so I decided to add this giant washi sticker first, just as a bit of a background piece almost, and something to give me a base of what I was going to do with this page. And it added enough interest sort of that it didn't compete with anything too much. And you could still actually see some of the text and the page underneath peeking through, which was quite a nice touch for the whole altered book vibe, I guess. The fact that, you know, it's not just a completely covered art journal page, like you can actually see the bits of the pages showing through, and I think that's what adds a nice like charm and personality to specifically like art journal pages when you're using an altered book.
Misty mountains, dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed from a window in the mighty clouds up high. I can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through with hope of light and love, giving peace of mind to those of us who try. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, let the sun shine on the broken, let the summer come again, let the heat find all the frozen, let the force in, and I am above, I feel above. Oh, you have seen 1,000 lovers meet, you have seen 1,000 tired feet, seen them rest upon a hill beneath a crown. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, forcing. I am above, above. I feel above, above. I feel above, above. I feel above. Oh, I feel above.
So using that rubber stamp there, that was actually supposed to be a nice, perfectly stamped little quote, and I don't know if it was the angle I was stamping it at or just the fact that the journal's now got quite a bit of a bumpy like underneath with all the different pages and things, that it came out just completely wrong, and I kind of panicked for a split second and thought, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I get rid of this? And then I decided actually that could be a little feature, so I just decided to stamp again and again and again and made it look like I meant to do that and that it was a design element of the page. And to be honest, I actually quite like the way that the stamping is imperfect, and it just adds some nice interest to the page. I also added it on the right hand side as well, for some extra I meant to do this vibes, and I actually think that it worked quite well. So yeah, I decided to keep that in and to share that when you kind of make a mistake and you panic, that it can actually turn out in a better way than you intended, which is quite nice. So here I'm adding some more stickers and tapes. So these are various different ones that I've received from Happy Mails, and I've actually been hoarding these for quite a while, so I decided that today was the day that I was going to use some of them, and actually layering the washi sticker and then this one on top, because this is a slightly different effect. It's got like a bit of a plasticky sheen to the sticker versus the more matte of the washi giant sticker, and I think that it plays really nicely, especially because this one has more vibrant colours on it. I just really love that layered effect, and I'll show you a little close up here in a sec so you can see there you can see how it kind of pops on the journal, and I really liked that. So I think that's something that I'm going to try and incorporate into different pages.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world now? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Oh, how I love when it rains outside, and it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I forget about, but who care for the world now? Rest with me, close the curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Maybe then I can relax. Maybe then I can relax. Bring my head close to curtain, brew some herbal tea, reach out for me and take my hand and lead even when I disagree.
So I came in with some more white paint here just to soften up some of the edges and also to add some more texture into this spread. So I'm just focusing on parts where there is the join or the edges of the pages, and just kind of putting my brush wherever just to give that textured effect. And then clearly I felt like there still wasn't enough going on with this page, so I also came in with some of my favourite rub-on stickers to add some leaves to the page. And so I'm just adding them in the little spots where I thought that there were gaps, even though this page is actually quite busy, so there wasn't really much room to be adding these, but I just thought that they would look nice as little accents. So I added one at the bottom there, and then another one I kind of made it coming out of just where you've got the join there between the giant washi page and those three little ovals. I thought that that helped to bridge that gap and not have such a harsh divide between the two, so it kind of helped to bring them together on the page. And so I'm just using the back of a pen there just to rub that down, and then I felt that I needed to add some text to this page, so I'm just using my Unipin fine liner in the brush tip to add this lettering, and I decided I wanted to make it quite bold, and I'm going over some of the areas that have like the stickers and things because I just wanted to bring this to the surface but also blend it in a little bit with the page. So I'm just using what little sort of white space that I gave myself, what I left myself on the page, and I just love how full up and full of interest and texture and different elements this page is. It's a little bit like sort of a garden in this altered book. So I hope you enjoyed watching this journal with me in this altered book. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!